Iowa, the home of big fields, corn, and the most disgusting sicko offense you will ever see in college football. I finally got to talk about Iowa offense, the sickos committee, the Iowa offense that cannot score points in their disgusting football team. I don't mean disgusting as in like they smell or something. I mean like, ugh. You just turn on an Iowa football game and you just feel sick about yourself. You know, it's like, it's dirt. You feel dirty when you watch Iowa football. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Iowa football. We're here to talk about Iowa Speedway. The Xfinity Series and even the Truck Series raced at Iowa Speedway for a while there. I think the track was built in 2006. But the Xfinity Series, the Truck Series used to race there. For the most part, their IndyCar has raced there. Why am I talking about it? Well, as you saw on the thumbnail, as you saw in the title of this video, the NASCAR Cup Series will be making its first ever trip to Iowa in the summer of 2024. Being reported on by The Athletic, here is what it says. NASCAR is expected to add Iowa Speedway to its 2024 Cup Series schedule, with an announcement likely to come as soon as Tuesday, sources briefed on the matter said. Iowa's Governor Kim Reynolds' office announced a news conference for Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Central to announce a new major sports and entertainment event to be held in Iowa in 2024. For those curious, Iowa is a 0.875-mile oval in Newton, Iowa, about 35 miles east of Des Moines. It first opened in 2006 and in the years since has hosted several divisions of racing, including the NASCAR Xfinity and Truck Series, plus IndyCar, as I said at the beginning of this video. NASCAR drivers have long touted the track as one they'd like to see added to the Cup schedule, but various factors have prevented its inclusion. So yes, NASCAR will add another short track to the schedule, this time Iowa. It is a track that has been talked about a lot in terms of the Cup Series. People for years have wanted Iowa on the schedule, Iowa to have a date with the Cup Series, and it is finally going to happen. The dates are not confirmed, but it is believed to be in the summer of 2024. And actually, there are reports that the schedule is going to come out this week, the full NASCAR schedule. I think Wednesday is supposed to be the day, but yes, Iowa is going to be on the Cup Series schedule. I think the Xfinity Series is going to get a race as well. But it's going to replace Auto Club. Auto Club, for this year at least. Auto Club, of course, a track that's been run for I don't know how many years, a good amount of years. The 2-mile D-shaped oval, which has had some great racing over the past couple of years, to be honest, of course, is being torn down. They're going to turn it into a short track. That's if they turn it into a short track. There's some question marks about the future of Auto Club. They sold a bunch of land around the track. Are they actually going to do the short track project? I don't know. But it's going to take the date of Auto Club on the schedule, but it's not going to take the same slot. So, you know, Auto Club would usually be in that West Coast swing at the very beginning of the schedule in early March, late February. Well, that slot's either going to go to another West Coast track like Sonoma, or they're just going to change the schedule up and they're going to put Iowa in the summer, and that's the date that Auto Club theoretically has. So, with Auto Club off the schedule, they had to find a replacement to keep the 36 regular season points races on the schedule, and they have opted to go with Iowa. There were discussions with the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve up in Montreal, Canada. It seemed like in the summer that it was almost a sure thing that it was going to happen, that discussions were happening. There were advanced discussions, but it seems like those discussions have halted and that they have really just kind of fallen apart here in the past month or so, but it's not going to happen. NASCAR is not going to Canada in 2024 for the Cup Series, at least, but they could indeed, it could indeed be a thing later in the future, but just not happening next year. Montreal was going to be the replacement for Auto Club, but now it is going to be Iowa that replaces Auto Club instead. So yeah, in terms of the schedule, once again, as I said with the Indianapolis video, it's a giant puzzle. It's a 38-piece puzzle. We have 7 pieces now complete. We've got the Daytona 500. We've got the Clash. We've got the championship at Phoenix. We've got the Brickyard 400. We've got the All-Star race confirmed. Now we have Iowa, but we just don't know the dates for Iowa yet. But yes, it seems like tomorrow an announcement is going to be made from the governor's office of Iowa that Iowa football is being terminated and that they are going to cancel the program because their offense is so terrible. I'm sorry, Iowa fans, but I know you're making fun of yourself all the time. I mean, surely, right? I mean, surely. Your offensive coordinator in his contract, he has a clause that if he doesn't score enough points, he gets fired. And it's not even offensive points, it's total points. If the defense scores points, it still counts towards his tally. And they're still not on pace for it. It's 25 points a game, and they can't even get that. I'm sorry, but Iowa, you are the sickos team of the year every single year because you can't score points, and I have to make fun of you. This is my one opportunity to do it. I love you, Iowa football, because you make me feel gross. Anyways, for real though, Iowa Speedway, I think it's a fun addition to the schedule. It's another short track. I know the next gen car has struggled with short tracks in terms of the racing, but once again, it's a new track for the Cup Series. It's something new, something different. It's not a complete identical track to anything. I'd say it's most similar to Richmond with the kind of lower banking, the kind of D-shaped oval, just under a mile. So it's kind of similar to Richmond, but it's going to be fun. It's a different region that the Cup Series hasn't been to. I know they go to Chicago and they go kind of Indiana, that region, but the Cup Series has never been to Iowa. So I think that's a new fan base, a new region you could potentially reach out to. I know it's a smaller region. Iowa, the state itself is small, but you get my point. But it's a new area. It's a new area for the Cup Series to go. I think it's a good addition to the schedule. It seems like we're getting more and more pieces to the schedule. And as I said, there are reports that we could get it as soon as Wednesday. So thank you for watching this video. Sorry to all you Iowa football fans. It's not personal. It's just your team's offense is bad. But your team's defense is really good. You score a lot of defensive touchdowns. But yeah, so Montreal was supposed to be where the Cup Series went. But they had to go with their backup option, their safety option, which is Iowa. Iowa and safeties go together really well because the only way Iowa can score is safeties. Oh my gosh. I can't stop thinking about Iowa football. We've reached a real low on the channel here. Anyway, so on a serious note, though, I'm excited to see Iowa Speedway on the schedule. I can't wait to see how it is. I really hope the next-gen car does a little bit better next year on the short track so we can see a good race. But if not, still, I think it'll be a thrill. I think it'll be exciting. I know fans are going to go to that race. They're going to have fun. So I hope if you're going to that race, you have fun. And thanks for watching this video. It's been a great couple of days for the channel. So genuinely, thank you to everyone who has been watching. We've got a ton of views. In fact, my video on the Nick Sanchez Matt Crafton fight is now the most viewed video on the channel. The Jeremy Lin video has finally been overtaken. It was a good 4-year run for the Jeremy Lin video. But seriously, thank you so much for the views. It means a lot to the channel. It means a lot to me to see you guys enjoying the content on the channel. We've gained a ton of new subscribers. Hi, new subscribers. I hope you're all doing well. And all of a sudden, we are close to 3,000 subscribers, and I got to come up with a 3,000 subscriber special. So thank you guys. Usually something pops up really quick. People don't like that, but this is a case where I like it. I like to be sneak attacked with a subscriber mark. And so anyway, seriously though, thank you. I've stalled, not stalled, I've drugged this video out long enough. Thank you again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And hopefully Iowa football can score more than 25 points this week.